everybody. Welcome back to another TMI Moment. I am Terra. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with me today. We are live with TMI. We are talking with Terra. So if you are watching from Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, go ahead and do me a favor. Click on that share button and let someone know that we are on. Y'all also comment. Let me know that you're watching. If you're catching the replay, do hashtag replay. Let me know. Y'all know I'm gonna come back. I'm giving y'all some hearts. I'm giving y'all some thumbs up, some interaction. I like to interact with y'all after the video. So y'all let me know that you're on here. And also, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, you can click the link that's in the description box, or you can go to Tira's Motivational Inspiration YouTube channel and subscribe, and make sure that you click on that bell so that you're notified when we go live, and so that we can stay connected. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and jump right on in to our topic today. We have been talking about being our authentic selves. Now, y'all know that the information that I share with y'all is not to replace professional advice, so you can use it at your own discretion. If you are struggling in any area and you need a professional therapist or counselor, y'all please contact someone so that they can help you in your journey. All right. Why is it important in the grand scheme of life for us to be our authentic selves? Y'all want me to answer it for you? All right, I'm going to. Because until we know who we truly are, then we will never be who we were meant to be. Yeah. Until we know who we truly are, until we can embrace our authentic selves, we can never truly be who we were created to be. And many of us, we want to be successful, right? We want to be successful on our jobs. We want to be successful in our marriages. We want to be successful financially. We want to be successful socially. I mean, in life, just period. We want to be successful, right? But success, just like happiness, is an individual pursuit. And for years, we have been taught that success is about making a lot of money. You may have heard your parents or your counselors or teachers tell you that success, and they may encourage you that success is based on like a type of career that you get or the amount of money that you can make in that particular career. And so the prominence associated with specific careers, such as being a lawyer or a doctor or an athlete, a professional athlete, especially, that may be some of the reasons why our children are pushed in certain directions. And for the most part, if we're honest, the money is what we find the most attractive part about being successful. I mean, it's good that we got fans, it's good that we got a platform, all that is good, but really at the end of the day, it's about the money. Show me the money, right? And then I will tell you that I'm successful. And so what happens is many of us, we get in these particular areas of and we may be a lawyer, we may be a doctor, or we may become an athlete, but we may not have the highest contract. Maybe we were maybe we were we don't have the most clients, and so we're struggling financially. And because our definition of success is not only just the titles, but it's also associated with the amount of money that we make, then we find it hard for us to say that we're successful. And so then we have a society of people who believe, who are walking around that are unhappy, they're depressed, they believe that they're underachievers because maybe they got stuck in a career maybe that they hate or that they're miserable in, because they can't live up to the unrealistic expectations that were imposed upon them at a young age. Because the mindset that we have a lot of times, is based off of our environment, it's based off of what we've been exposed to. And while being stable or even well off financially is often the result of working diligently and having hard work, it's not the only true measure of success. Now, that is one measure of success, having money and all of that kind of stuff. And don't get me wrong, I'm not speaking against that at all. I mean, hey, money is necessary in life. We should we should we you know we have to have money. I was gonna say we should have money, but we have to have money to live. I mean, if we're gonna stay anywhere, it requires money. I mean, you got to pay your utility bills, you got to eat, it requires money. So that I'm not speaking against that. I'm not even speaking against having a career, because it's nothing wrong with being a lawyer or a doctor if that's what you were meant to be, if that's what you truly want to be, if you feel like that is fulfilling the call that is on your life, then that is great. Being a professional athlete, that is wonderful. If that's what you feel like your purpose in life is. But what I'm saying is, if the reason why you went into those careers is strictly based upon the titles of those careers or what other people think about those careers, then you have to ask yourself, is that true success? Because when we think about true success comes when we walking in the purpose that we've been called into. Too many times we base it on likes and the applause that we receive from others. We base it on the platforms that we have. We base it on the prestigious titles. We base it on how much money we have in the bank. But my question is, if that is the only measure of success, if the likes, the crowds, the fans, the titles, the money, if that is the only measure of success, why are there people who have all of that, yet there's still something missing? They still struggle with depression. They still struggle with addictions. They still struggle with all these other things that they're because they feel like there's something that's missing. There's a piece of the puzzle that's missing. Like my life does not feel fulfilled even though I have all of that. Because true success, when we are truly successful, we will have fulfillment in our life as well. So a lot of times, you know, when we are not, and that's why I started out our conversations with being our authentic selves. Like, let's learn about ourselves, let's learn about being competent, let's learn about having our own self-esteem. Let's get out of the thinking that my worth and all of that is developed based off of what other people tell me. Let me get out of the thinking that I have to be like someone else in order to achieve some type of goal, because at the end of the day, we have to understand that true success, true life fulfillment, it comes from us developing what has been placed on the inside of us even before we was in our mother's womb. Okay, think about this. Okay, I'm an inventor. Okay. And I invent this new product called the Speedy Cooker. It's gonna cook meals in a minute. All you got to do, you put that stuff in there. You don't even have to season it. My invention is going, once you put it in there, it's gonna season it, it's gonna cook it, it's gonna make it good in about 15 minutes. Okay, anything you put in there is gonna be cooked well and it's gonna be seasoned, right? And so people begin to, I got my invention. It's trademark. It's in the stores. I've done everything that I got the patent for it and everything. It's in the stores. People are buying it off the shelves, and I am making money. Okay. And I get the reviews, and I got all kinds of reviews, and they're telling me that they're using this speedy cooker that's supposed to cook food in minutes. They're using it as a personal heater. And so, I'm thinking they're using it as a personal heater. Well, now my bank account is full. I got a good following because I'm known as the CEO and founder of the Speedy Cooker. I got I got a prestigious title. I got the lights. I got all of that, right? But I was supposed to be creating a cooking, appliance that's now being used as a heating device. Can I really say that that's successful? Now, I might be happy with it because, I got money, but it's not being utilized. My invention is not being utilized for the purpose that it was originally intended to be utilized. So, ultimately, when it comes to the purpose of that invention, it is not successful. I can't call it a success because people are not using it for the intent that it was originally designed for. The same goes for us. In Proverbs 3:1-2-4, it says, My daughters, my sons and my daughters, don't forget my teachings, but let your hearts keep my commandment for the length of days and years of life and peace that will be added to you. Let not steadfast love and faithfulness forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablets of your heart so that you can find favor and good success in the sight of God and man. At the end of the day, so success can mean different things to different people. Success is definitely not an accident. You don't just stumble up on it. True success, you achieve it by working hard at whatever you're doing that is leading you towards your created purpose. It's impossible for us to become successful just by us doing just enough to get by. Too many of us are looking for that get rich quick, that let's become, an influencer overnight. Let me find that video that'll go viral overnight so that I can become a success. But is that really being a success if I'm not really developed? The Bible tells us that God has given us everything that we need that pertains to life and godliness. So everything that we need in order to live, in order for us to walk in our purpose, he's given it to us. So that means that when I find out who I really am, not who I have been made to think I am, but who I was really created to be, and I begin to walk in that, he's already placed the gifts and talents on the inside of me. It's just now my responsibility to develop those. Naturally, I am a type of person that I'm a creative. I'm an administrator. So when I found myself, anytime that I'm in a group, anytime that I'm a part of anything, the administrative part of me comes out. It's just natural. If we got a task that we got to achieve, I'm going to look at how can we break this down? How can we assign different parts so that we can get this done by the deadline? Okay, so if someone doesn't know how to do it, then how can I show them, train them how to do that? And how can I do that in the most effective and efficient way? That's just naturally how I am. And so for a long time, I didn't realize that was just the gift of administration that I had. I ended up going to school. I have 2 degrees. I have one in business administration and then one in business management. But I didn't realize at the time when I was getting those so I could work in the corporate world, so that, because I was told growing up, not necessarily by my parents, but, the counselors, people in school, that if you don't have a high school diploma, if you don't have a college degree, then they were like, well, it ain't just good to just have 1 degree. You got to have at least 2. You got to have 3, 4, 5, and so I'm like, okay, so I almost became a professional student, trying to set myself up so that I could be successful. Now, it just so happened that by the leading of God, he calls things to work for my good, that I went into that particular major. I changed my major like 6 times in school. initially I had a full scholarship to go to Yale, and so I was going to be a lawyer, but because I was shy and I was scared to go up there by myself because I didn't know anyone, I was going to be going up there alone. I decided no, I'm not going to do that. So I decided not to do that. And so I decided to stay close to home. And so my initial major was, and I share some of that in my book. My initial major was communication. And again, I was shy. I was afraid to be in front of people, talk in front of people. A lot of people don't believe that when I tell them that now, but I was afraid. But anybody who knows me from high school or junior high or any of that, y'all know I was kind of to myself. I was kind of quiet. Um and so that kept me from doing a lot of things. And so I changed my major from that. And then I decided, okay, I want to go into social work. And then I decided that no, I don't want to do that. I want to go into criminal justice. Then I decided, I can't do that. And so I changed my, and y'all, I didn't just change my major, like changed it, but like I went through like these classes. Like there are a couple of degrees that I still can get. I'm only a few courses shy of getting a degree in that particular major. I was like really becoming a professional student, right? And so then I just decided, I was like, okay, let's do business administration. Me and my sister used to play business, as children, all the time. So let me do this. But then I found out that was something that naturally was inside of me, that God had already placed on the inside of me. That was really during that whole time of me just going through those different motions and going through those, being in different schools and stuff like that, I was finding more and more out about myself and what it is that Tara really wants, what it is that Quan really wanted. And so when I started doing that, then I began to learn myself. And now I'm at a place where I can be who I'm authentically created to be. I am a business administration and management consultant. I'm a coach. I can help people. I don't just say that I can help people start their business. No, it's not just about getting you motivated and inspired and helping you to develop the idea of your business. No, the administrative side of me is going to take you from point A to point Z. Like, let's make sure that you're set up with your state, your federal, your local government. Make sure you got your sales tax in place. Make sure you got all this. That's the administrative side of me. So now I'm able to help people do that. I've been able to help companies recover thousands of dollars in revenue. I've been able to help churches get established. I've been able to help them register within their state, help them find out if they want to apply for the 501(c)(3), and get them started in that direction, help them with their bylaws, help them with standard operating procedures and all that kind of stuff. Why? It was the gift, that the talent was already inside of me, but I developed the competence for that. Now, did I go through some challenges getting to that place? Yes, I did, but I didn't allow it to stop me. And so when I say success, it's based on you doing though that what you were created to do. Now I see true success. And now I used to do, whereas I had to do it, well, I used to do it for free. Now I don't have to do it for free. Now I'm not doing it for free. I'm getting paid to do that what naturally I was supposed to do. Someone said that if you do what you're supposed to do what you love to do, then the money will follow. That's a very true statement. And many times we we are struggling, we're feeling unfulfilled, and we're feeling like we're not successful. We're feeling like a failure because we're on that journey to learning who we are and learning what our purpose really is. Not just doing the latest trend, not getting caught up with everybody's doing this, so let me do it too. No, you may not be meant to do that. That may not be a fit for you. So it's important for us to understand our authentic selves and recognize our unique purpose so that we can walk it out. And so tomorrow, what I'm going to do, we're going to be talking about some building blocks that's going to help you, help us do just that. Because it's time out for us living in a world full of frauds. And we are like a chameleon. We are blending in with them because we are just doing what everybody else is doing. No, it's time for us to be who we were created to be. We have children. We live in a society where children are feeling like they have grown up to be adults who feel like they're not a success because they didn't make it to the league. They didn't make it to the NBA. They didn't make it to the NFL. They didn't make it to Major League Baseball. So now they feel like they are failures. When in fact, just because my son picked up a baseball bat at 2 does not mean that he's supposed to go to Major League Baseball. But what I did, and what and I didn't do this, but what sometimes a lot of parents will do is we will focus on the athlete when in actuality when he began to go to school, he was actually naturally gifted in science or naturally gifted in math. But we didn't try to develop that portion of them. We only developed that other portion. And so now that they're an adult, now they're struggling in life and they're like, oh, okay, I, I'm just out here. I'm just doing what I'm in a job that I don't like. I don't feel fulfilled. If that's you, it's not too late. It is not too late. If you're feeling unfulfilled in what you're doing, it is not too late for you to learn who you are, to go back and to discover what are my gifts, what are my talents, what is my purpose in life, and begin to walk in that. And then ultimately, that's where you will find your real true success. All right, listen, y'all. I know this was a little longer than what I was planning on it to be, but look, this has been your TMI moment. I hope this helps someone. If it helped you, let me know. If I said something that struck a chord with you, you don't have if you don't want to put it in the comment section, I understand. You can inbox me, let me know. I want to walk with you through your journey because I'm out here hoping that we all are a success. I'm not competing with anyone. The only competition that I have is within, making sure that I am constantly keeping myself on the table, reevaluating myself, self-evaluating myself, making sure that I am being authentic in what I share, authentic in what I do, authentic in every aspect of my life so that I can be the best me. And then as I'm the best me, I can help others do the same. All right, y'all, listen, if y'all haven't gotten the book already, you can go and get the book, Finding Your Voice Inside of the Noise, on my website, www.2asktmi.com. Y'all, I left the cyber sale up until today. You got until today, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are taking it down. $4.99, you can get the ebook. Thanks to all of you who have been getting the ebook. But if you want the physical book, we can get the physical book sent out to you. I'm telling you, the book has helped change my life. It's helped change other people's lives based on the testimonies that we have received. And so I know that it will help change your life. It will help inspire you. It will help motivate you. It will help reveal to you some things that maybe you thought you were in one place, but you're not quite where you are when you begin to think about it. Or you may uncover some reasons why, you know, oh, this is why I have been doing this. This is why I've been holding back from being who I'm supposed to be. Okay, y'all, listen. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna start another topic. Y'all know I will talk on and on and on. This is the day that the Lord has made. Y'all make a conscious, calculated decision to rejoice and be glad in it. Bye. I will talk to you all later.